People always ask, is it actually possible to extract platinum from a catalytic converter? Let me tell you, yes, but heavy emphasis on possible. These things are not just filled with jewelry store metal. You're dealing with a few grams, maybe even less, of platinum. I get it. Prices for platinum have zigzagged like a drunk squirrel. In 2023, an ounce was about $1,000, and a typical car converter? We're talking milligrams, maybe up to half a gram if you luck out. Don't expect to retire off one muffler. A lot of people expect it's just a matter of busting one open, scooping some fine platinum dust, and cashing out. It's not like cracking open a geode. Nope. You're looking at ceramic honeycombs coated in precious metals that don't exactly want to be found. Here's the step that everyone misses. You actually have to grind up the ceramic material before you get anywhere. A basic hammer won't cut it. You'll need a heavy-duty angle grinder, safety goggles, and probably a very understanding neighbor if you're doing this in your garage. Once that dusty powder is free, you can't just pick out platinum by hand. This is where things get Breaking Bad, but minus the fun montages and usually with a lot more frustration. You need chemicals like hydrochloric acid and nitric acid to dissolve the metal into solution, which is as hazardous as it sounds. Now, don't go believing YouTube videos where they pour cola on it and platinum floats off. In reality, you'll be working with something called aqua regia, literal royal water, which can dissolve noble metals. But it can also take the skin off your bones, if you're not careful. After the material breaks down, you need to filter everything. It's slow, kind of smelly, and feels a little like a high school science project gone wrong. Pro tip: invest in really good coffee filters and patience, because this is where rookie mistakes make a mess. So, you've got your filtered solution. This is the part people give up. To actually get platinum to come out of solution, you need to carefully evaporate the liquid and use chemicals to reduce and collect the metal. It's tedious and just a touch miserable. A huge pain point. Most people underestimate just how little platinum you collect. There are stories where you spend hours, even days, for a fleck no bigger than a pinhead. On average, a converter can yield $20 to $60 in platinum, not counting the labor and danger. And you can't forget safety. The chemical fumes alone are nasty. Even worse, messing up measurements or mixing compounds incorrectly causes real danger. Think toxic gas, not just a rained-out backyard barbecue. If you're not into chemistry, this isn't the hobby to learn it. If you're thinking about doing this as a business, you'd need to run industrial lots, literally tons of converters, to make a serious profit. That's why recycling companies are the real players here, not DIY tinkerers like Scott from Portland trying to cash in for a weekend. But here's a fun fact. Platinum in converters isn't just about car parts. It's the tiny backbone of clean air regulation, worth billions globally and monitored like Fort Knox. So yes, you can get it yourself, but you're up against chemistry, regulations, and the clock. Still want to try?